Are your AI apps a black box? In this video, I will show you how you can trace each and every step in your AI workflow, version your prompts as you enhance them, and even evaluate the AI results through human in the loop and LLM as a judge. The tool we will be using in this video is Langfuse. With over 13,000 stars on GitHub, it is a free and open source LLM observability and evaluation tool. Think of Langfuse as Grafana or Datadog for AI apps. So let's dive in. Since Langfuse is open source, you can self-host it yourself on your own server. The easiest way to self-host it is through House of FOSS. Once you sign up, create a workspace, search for Langfuse on the marketplace, and launch. In minutes, you'll get a private and secure link to access your very own self-hosted Langfuse. You don't have to worry about servers, updates, backups, or uptime. House of FOSS manages everything for you, so you can experience the true power of open source. Now that we have Langfuse up and running, the first thing we need to do is connect Langfuse to our AI tool. In the last video, I walked you through the LinkedIn Copywriter AI agent at ai.billstones.com. I showed how to set up this AI workflow using Langflow, which is also available on House of FOSS. So the first thing now we have to do is connect Langfuse to Langflow, which I've already done. So when I go into my project, I can immediately see all the traces going. These are the traces that I've generated. So to generate these traces, it's very straightforward. Anytime your Langflow executes, the traces are generated. Everything is automatically captured by Langfuse. So for this, just as an example, let me trigger the workflow. And now the URLs are being crawled, it's being structured as a prompt sent to Azure OpenAI, and the outputs are being generated. So this LinkedIn AI copywriter connects few details and then gives 3 variations of an AI post that you could write. This trace is now available on Langfuse. So as you can see, this Langfuse is the open source one that we are at. It's running on houseoffoss.net. And here I have the new trace. So I go in and I can look at the entire trace of what happened. At every step, what happens. So if I click on just URL, I can see what URL was crawled, what was the input, what was the output, and every step has its own trace. So it's very easy to debug. It's very similar to how we would use inspect element on Google Chrome or any of these browsers. During every trace, a cost estimation is also done for you. So you can also see how much this particular execution costed you. So you can see based on the model that we have, an automatic estimation is done. You can see the time it took for the entire workflow to run. Every component in that workflow, you can see the time taken by each and every component in that workflow also. And all these are again summarized in your dashboard. So when you go to home, you can see the total number of traces being generated. This is a very, very useful dashboard. You can see the total cost and which model, how many tokens were consumed, and what was the cost of each run. So one drawback of using any of these workflow visualization tools like Langflow is that how do you manage versions of different prompts? So let's say I have a prompt here and I want to change this prompt. So this is a prompt I'm using, very simple prompt I'm using right now. So let's say I want to change this prompt, and once we change the prompt, we also need to know how well this new prompt is performing for our users or for our internal teams. So that's where Langfuse has a prompt management system. So when we go to prompt, so here I've set up one prompt. So let me open this prompt, and here I've configured this prompt. So this is very similar to how we would use Git. So let's look at the first version that I created. This was a few minutes back. So this is the exact same prompt that is present here. Same prompt I have here. And the one difference between this version and the next version is that here I'm asking for 3 variations, the same as the one here. Now in the production, the one that is actually in production right now, I'm asking for just 2 variations. So now I'll set up another flow where I am just extending, I'm opening this one. So here I have set up another API call where this API call is connected to Langfuse. So through Langfuse, I'm making an API call to my prompt management system. So through the prompt management system, I'm able to get the prompt. So if I just execute this, I'll get the latest version of my prompt here. I have the latest version here. If you look at the latest version, it just says 2. So once we get the latest version, this is automatically cached by Langfuse. So this version of the prompt is sent in as system message, and then the whole flow executes. So I can again run this. Again, every time we run, no matter which project, which workflow, all of them generate traces. So now this workflow has executed. I can open this. Now I can see that I only have 2 variations here. So in Langflow, there's only 2 variations, and I can come here and I can go to my traces and I will see a new trace. And here I have the new trace, and we can again see the cost that it consumed. And when we go to our chat output, we have the same chat output here. So here we have variation 1, and when we expand this, we'll see our variation 2. There's only 2 variations, the same thing that was generated here. So let's say you want to change the prompt. We can do rollbacks also. I can just select this and I can move this to production. Moving on, let's look at evaluations. So when it comes to evaluations, there are 2 types of evaluations you could do. One is human annotation, where we have human in the loop concept, and the other one is LLM as a judge, where the output generated by the AI can be sent to another AI with a set of steps and checklists for the AI itself to act as a judge. We are planning to do a part 2 on this, because this is a very, very in-depth concept where we go into different techniques for evaluation, how human in the loop works, how LLM as a judge works, and how the scoring, everything comes together, so that you can see how well your prompts are performing, and you can connect it to score analytics. So if this is something that is interesting to you, do comment below and let us know your interest, so that we will make sure we do a video on this topic much faster. Now that I'm done with this application with Langfuse, right, I can just go back to my House of FOSS account and I can just stop the application. So when you stop the application, right, you're only billed for the minutes utilized. Sign up today and get $10 free credit. From AI tools to business softwares like CRM, ERPs, and project management, House of FOSS makes open source easy and accessible to everyone, not just tech bros. See you soon with another great open source find. Thanks for watching.